is it me? Yeah, obviously for Africans as well, it's a bit different. But I want to know if it's the same thing for you. But like the other day, lately, I've been seeing a lot of the times. Yeah, obviously I'm not at home half the time. But when I do come home, every day, obviously we know it's the same narrative from our mums and our dads. They come for work. They'll talk about work 24/7. They'll talk about land back at home. My mum's been building a yard back in Sierra Leone for a minute now, innit? And more time, yeah, like when you're building land back at home, what it is that you're relying on family basically. So all the money that you're saving, you're working hard in London for, you're sending it back home over there, innit?
Okay.
So me and Jessica said this yesterday, and she had the same situation with her mum, innit? My thing is that my mum gets into like a mad grievance because she's getting robbed from either so-and-so. The 1 minute you got the money to, listen, use this, invest it for this, the tiles here, or the concrete here, or build the rooftop, or anything, innit? And they splash it. And more time now, I hear her half the time on the phone, she's always going ham. Her family, like her cousins or so-and-so, and I'm like, alright, cool. So then Jessica said something interesting the other day, because sometimes she says, bruv, she sees it the same thing as well. But my thing is like, how about, yeah, because a lot of times our mums and dads, like, bruv, they send a lot of money back home. Like a lot of money. And more time, I ain't gonna lie to you, from my side of the family, we ain't receiving that shit. Like mum's giving, and then what happens at the end of the day, mum's like, we have to go through what we have to go through. Like, listen, there's not as much money in the yard. Like, we have to. And I was thinking the other day, bro, if you saved all that money you gave back to them and they're spending it foolishly, bro, you know how much money we be saving ourselves? And then Jessica said, like, yeah, like she proposed to her mum one day, how about just save all that money? Instead of giving it home, save it for a year. Then when you go back home, you know what to do with the money because you're there. And I was thinking, that's true, you know. Because
it depends, yeah. Something like that, yeah. Because I've got like a proper big family, and I have family members that we have to look after from here back home, innit?
Yeah.
So like even like there's like a little kid that my mum's like adopted, so we have to pay school fees and that, innit? So it something like that, it depends how the family dynamics is back home. Because back home, until they actually move to this country and know what it's like to live here, they think we're living the high life. They think, like, money ain't a problem. You get me? And you can't, like, no matter what you do, you can't get them to understand that. Because at the end of the day, we're here, they're there. You get me? So if you include the people you have to look after, innit? So since obviously my grandpa passed, the family home, the responsibility is shared by like everyone. So electricity, gas,
that can get very political, you know.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So something like that, you just need a good strategy and you need everyone to take, you know, a fair amount of responsibility. But something like a project, like, you know, building a house back home, that one, I think that's a bit more personal. I think you have to be a bit more responsible on how you're managing it, bro. Like, fool me once, shame on me, or shame on, how does that go?
Fool me once, shame on you.
Me.
Is it shame on you? Or
Shame on you.
Shame on you, yeah.
Fool me twice, shame on me.
Yeah,
You get
yeah.
me? If you sent money back, there's a third one, fool me 3 times, and then there's a third fool me.
Not the travel layer radar on you.
But if you've sent money back once, because bro, like you have to be smart, bro. Like you've worked
a lot of money.
You put hours into this money. Innit? If you send money back and someone's mismanaged your money and you send money back again to them, that's your fault, bro. You get me? So again, you can save all that money and go back home, but there's so many ways to do it in it, and it's up to like what type of relationships you built. So my mum's saying my mum's building our
back
house back
well,
home. So like every month we'll send the money back in it. But
who's she sending it to? Like,
she's got like a childhood friend that she's grown up with, innit? One of my uncles, and obviously my older sister lives there, so she can look there, innit? So yeah, in that case, like,
she's very more like
she's more secure in who the money goes to. So I think you have to have someone there that you trust and you know, like, bro, you understand your plan.
Because, bro, I won't lie to you, like, I love her with all my heart. So when I hear all the stuff she goes through, a part of me is like, look, it's not my business, it's grown folk business, innit? But then the other side of me is that, bruv, it's also affecting us because we live in the same house. So whatever money she's giving, it's the same money that we should also have for the house. Like, whatever supplies we need, that money's halfway gone there. And it's not nice when you hear that whoever it is that's meant to be your family, they splurged it, bruv. And you're thinking, and you hear your mum stressing and that, it's not my business, but bruv, you can literally hear every word. And you think to yourself, bruv, like, and I think also, a part of me also feels annoyed because I know when you keep doing it, like you said, or if you keep doing it, who's also part of the problem? You are kind of the problem. Yeah. And there was a time I did speak to my mum about it. I was like, bruv, you're not really helping it if you're still saying, give it back to the people.
Because I know the dynamics of your mum, she's the eldest, innit? So she's always gonna have that feeling.
And she's the only one that's in this country, bro. Like to this day, they've all been like,
so there's that. She still feels that responsibility. Like no matter what she does, she's the elder, so she has to make sure everyone back there is good in it.
And I asked her, I said, but how many times can you keep? Because her main thing, she's always going to keep saying, and obviously, I may speak from a different side as a single child, but from her side, but bruv, like as much as you keep saying their family. How many times can you keep saying their family and they're going to keep giving you the same results? If you keep giving and you keep getting it, bruv, you're going to keep getting it.
Yeah, but it's hard though. Family, it's hard when it comes to family.
It is. So tough, but it's like, I look at the mental strain it has on her, bruv, and I'm like, Mum, really?
For me, especially if it's a sibling thing.
Yeah.
That's when I think nothing should ever come between siblings. You get me? But if it's like cousins and that, then boy, yeah. If a cousin's moving mad,
you can cut a cousin.
Fuck a cousin still. Fact. But if it's a sibling, like
fuck a cousin.
Fuck the cousin. If it's a sibling, you have to come. You have to sort it out. You have to.
Because that's the whole time. Those are the people she's going back and forth with, like the siblings.
But this sounds like it's like regular. So is this regular in the African community?
Well, more time
to send money home and that.
Yeah.
Word.
That's because more reason. The more time we come here is to get a better life.
Yeah.
Everyone can't come here, so try to help
them.
There as well.
Yeah.
The only thing, I was actually having this conversation with my uncle the other day, and I was telling him that as diaspora here, we struggle, do you get it? But back home, the only thing that is different between us and them is the exchange rate.
Right.
The only thing that makes money look so much more appealing to them is the exchange rate.
Facts.
So here, like I have issues going on right now, but when I was calculating, let's say 20,000 Ghana, it comes to like nearly three grand. 3 grand.
Wow.
And to them, that's a lot of money, do you get it?
Yeah.
But in your head, when you're looking at 20,000 Ghana, you're thinking, wow, like that's probably gonna come to 10k or something. When you flip it now, it's now saying 3 grand, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. It's not too bad, but do you know what 3 grand is?
Yeah.
Know how long it takes to actually save 3 grand. Like we got bills, rent, all of these things. By the time you know it, 3 grand is gone in 1 month.
It's facts, you know.
That's gone in 1 month. So like it's so hard to save up money and send it back home and all of that, but they don't really realize that we're actually going through a madness. They just see the clothes,
it's the perspective, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the garms, it's what you're doing, the lifestyle that you're living. They think it's like it's a madness. But when you go back home now and you exchange the money, you're thinking, right, like I'm actually kind of good. Like if you go back home with 3 grand, you got 20 Ghana now, 20,000 Ghana. You're like, yeah.
I mean, it's nice over there. Yeah,
it's nice over there. Yeah, but the dangers of it is like, for me, yeah, when I go back to Ghana, yeah, I spend more money there than here.
Of course, but that's because of the exchange rate, though. You don't really realize it. I feel like everybody.
No. Money goes quick. Do you know why? Because you have to pay for everything, like everything.
But when you say everything, as in like how,
bro, like
You gotta pay for every year though, bro.
nah, but there's some things that the government, like flipping, bro. You can't catch a bus in Ghana. You can catch like a little, like community bus. They call it Trosho, but. Bro, I ain't saying that shit. You get me? I ain't saying that shit, fam. So man used to get taxis everywhere, and the taxis, the prices ain't fixed, bruv. It depends on how it feels on that day.
Jesus.
You get me?
Man said, I'm a freelancer.
You can get Uber. Man's a Ghana, yeah. Man got Uber. Man jumped in it, yeah. Man's like, yeah, what can I get money for the petrol? I'm like, you know what? That's my job.
When they see, like,
Bro.
No,
fam,
man looks like up and down like, my pattern sorted today.
You can't be airman, bro. You can't airman still.
What, you ain't gonna drive?
What did you say? What did you say?
I didn't say nothing. My sister's like, nah.
See. Oh, because you went.
Yeah, but more time, like some people is accepted in it, so like you expect it. So back there, sometimes
they're
more time
ripping
they might
off the white people,
man,
boy. They must be ripping them off.
reparations.
Them what?
Period.
Kind of going back in the cycle.
No,
what is your own people? But I'm like, brother, just because you hear H accent, bro.
I'm not familiar with it being in the Jamaican culture still.
Okay.
For us to be spending, sending money back. I'm familiar with like building houses and that.
Yeah,
that's normal.
Yeah.
Like or because Jamaica has a lot of disasters. Like sometimes houses might burn
disasters,
down, stuff like that. So you might have to rebuild houses and things.
Going on
Yeah. Facts. So I'm familiar with that, but not like regular monthly, like here or every 6 months and stuff like that.
Surprised, we'll probably be in different houses. I'll be honest with you, like if we actually accumulated all that money that they've been sending, we'd all be in different houses at this point.
For the house project,
I don't think
a lot of it is that, and also it's just for them, like family members. Bro, no, honestly, think about it. We don't know what else they have to give away.
I hear you, but I think right now the way camera still. I think so as humans, as human beings, innit, it depends how it depends on how disciplined you are with your finances, innit? In general. But for me, knowing my family, yeah, if they use the money that they're sending back home, if they saved it, they'll use it for something else here. So
yeah, but
the money is still gonna go. It's not necessarily gonna benefit them, bruv.
No, but what would that be though? Because I feel like when you have extra time, bruv, and extra money, brother, you can do anything.
But I think what's important for us and for the listeners is how much are we talking? How much bread are we talking? That's going back.
Now the thing is, I don't even know, and a part of me feels like I don't even want to ask my mum.
Hundreds of thousands.
So every month, yeah. So yeah, every month, yeah, a few hundred might go back.
Yeah. 300, 500.
Okay.
Well, accumulate that within 12 months, bruv. And you keep doing that yearly.
But imagine if someone's plan is, you know what, every month I'm saving £300.
Yeah, and
You get
that's
me?
going back.
In a year, that's £3,000.
Yeah.
And imagine when we save money, half of it goes to our house, our loved ones, and then to ourselves in our own savings account. Imagine you're doing all of that and also to other people also back at home. But you're not receiving. But brother, you're not receiving. What are you receiving?
Responsibility for their own kids as well. Like when you're here, like you're looking after your children if you've left them back home, but you're also looking after your
sister's
children.
Like, bro, you're paying their school fees,
bro.
You're paying for their school fees, and this time you're thinking, bro, but like it's your child, you know.
You're looking after 2 households, including the house bill, so lights, electricity, all of that. Fam, if the car breaks down, you ain't got no insurance. You think there's insurance, bro?
Brother. And you know what even put in perspective for me? When my mum was, obviously when she was going on rants and that, but like literally one time it really hit me. Like she said at the age of 24, bruv, when she was this age when she came to this country, innit? And she was saying that even then when she came here, she was still paying for her sister's school fees. She was still paying for her sister to go to school. Yeah, which in years now, she's not seeing no reparations from that.
But that's
what is she expecting her sister to pay it back?
Bro, not pay it back, but I'm saying that she's never received anything back in return, bro. It's nothing but stress.
That was my thing, bro.
Nothing but stress, bro.
Sending money somewhere you can't see it or that's mad, you know. That's mad. When you think about it, that's crazy, bro.
And I know you're gonna say that's family. You should do what you need to do.
No, bro.
I'm gonna say, yeah. For me,
you're putting money in random places.
When you're giving money, when money's leaving you, yeah, you either need to expect something back. So it either needs to be an investment or it's something you're ready is an expense. You get me? And you can't expect a favor back or something from an expense.
But I'm not necessarily saying a favor. But when you think about something, when when you do good for others, okay, think
that's what I'm saying. So yeah, so you need to. So, but what's coming out of that though?
Obviously, you're still caring for them. No, you're still
something. Yeah, through me, are you crazy?
So how much money I'm paying for these bills? You better further this education.
That's what I'm saying.
That's have a good job.
But my thing is obviously you can't control that at the same time. She's just trying to take care of the family, which is still noble in itself as well. But when you think about it as well, when you're giving, you also know you're not thinking about the return. But you're also thinking, bro, how many times can a person give and not really gain as much?
It's the reason why you're giving. The reason is important. You know what I'm saying?
For me, it's hard. It's hard to speak on it, yeah, because I don't know what I would say I'm gonna do until I'm in that situation, innit? I can't speak for. That's why I say when it comes.
I think you'd be tired.
If it's cousins, then hell, I'm not gonna keep doing this. But if it's a sibling thing, bro, man, I need to look after my siblings.
As
much as I can.
But then, imagine if it's bad blood between the siblings. I'm not saying that's in my situation, but let's just say.
None of my bread still.
Imagine if it's bad blood between the siblings.
Nah, man, I can't imagine having.
No, we don't want to.
I've experienced having because I personal experience. I know family members that have bad blood between them and their siblings.
Yeah.
But for me and the way I know my siblings, my 2 sisters, I can't imagine.
You'll never get like that.
Yeah, you get me.
Yeah,
I can't imagine get like that. And I'm not living my life expecting them to depend on me. I'm not doing that. Like, bro, like we all trying to make ends meet.
Yeah.
So
100%. I hear that. I mean, obviously, even now, bruv, like, I got little sisters from my dad's side, innit? And even then, like, man ain't even done his best to, like, unite us, bruv. And they're all girls. Actually, no, to be fair, it's going personal. I found out that the other day, man's got a little brother, and I'm like, bruv, why are you can't you bridge the gap, bruv? Because if you continue doing this, bruv, you're just going to have scattered siblings all over the place, bruv. Like, man's not going to know. And then what? I'm going to be that random big brother, like what, when he's like 18 and I'm like 45 or something, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's your big brother, you know. Oh, I didn't even know I had one. Guess whose fault that was? I have to now obviously do my part, but also it's like, bruv, like you need to do better, bruv. Like we can't just.
That's a techie one still.
It's hella techie.
That's like a similar situation with me, yeah. So obviously, I have a cousin
Yeah.
that's in prison at the moment, innit? He's like the oldest cousin. Of all the cousins here, he's the oldest one, innit? And then he's got like 2 children, yeah. And then so not too long ago, yeah. Obviously, I don't really like I haven't visited him before because he's been since I was little, innit? So they move him about. That's not really an excuse, but I should have. So I haven't. And also, I haven't probably. Yeah, I've probably spoken to him once, twice, maybe on the phone. You get me? Obviously, in prison, you're not allowed to have phones and that.
Yeah.
But he speaks to my older cousins because he's similar age to them. So like Steve and sisters, and he speaks to them. And then one time I was just chilling, and then one of Steven's sisters called me. She's like, Junior. I was like, yeah. It's like, what are you doing now? I was like,
you know when you get that?
Yeah, you know, she wanted to make sure like who's around me, blah blah. I was like, no, I'm chilling in it. It's like, yeah. Do you know what?
Oh,
I'll bleep the name out though. He's like, yeah, you need to give him a call. Like, he's pissed off at you and Steve.
Oh shit!
I said, why? He said, she's like, yeah, bro. He's pissed off, bro. He's gonna get people to come.
You know, man's got time to think. So
Bruv,
he's pissed off for a reason.
But it was personal, innit? There was things that triggered him to feel a type of way, innit?
Okay.
And that's things out of our
is the
control.
window open?
I don't know.
I feel like it is still.
Probably is.
Yeah, I'll close it soon.
And then so my older cousin was like, yeah, like he's pissed off at you. Like he don't even want to hear your name.
Oh, word.
He said, yeah, he's gonna get people to come and mug me and Steven and beat us up, innit?
Mad thing.
And then in the back of my head, yeah, me being me, I'm like, yeah, you can try it. Yeah, do that.
These
but
are
obviously,
real...
but obviously, took it seriously, innit?
Yeah.
And I actually had to deep it, yeah, because obviously he's been there. He's made his mistakes, whatever, innit? He's paying for it. He's got 2 children outside. I haven't really been like a good older uncle to them, innit? Obviously, I don't even know where they live because baby mama drama. You get me? All like she ain't letting some family members see whatever, innit? But some family functions I've seen them, look after them there, you get me, get to know them, but that's it. You get me? And then it was one of his son's birthdays coming up, yeah. I was like, you know what, yeah, it's true, like, despite how I feel, I can do more, innit? On my part, I can do more, innit? So I was like, you know what, I sent him a message, I was like, yo, like, it is what it is, and then we squash whatever, he's like, you know what, yeah.
That must have been was it a tense conversation?
And I just sent him a text, innit? Because obviously, them man can't really send out. They're using like brick phones, innit? So there's only so much they can type. So I just sent what I needed to say. I was like, yeah, you know what? It is what it is, obviously.
Did you not? So you didn't squash it on the phone?
Yeah, no, I text. I couldn't call him still.
Oh, okay.
Bro, I was shook, fam.
But I'm saying, like, if you had a face-to-face
convo, talking about the way he was talking about us, yeah.
If it's a face-to-face convo, that shit's gonna be the hardest thing.
And then, no, but he got over, like, he's got over. He's like, you know what? It's cool. Obviously, he told me, he's like, yeah, my son's birthday coming up, blah blah blah, innit?
Don't let me down, bro.
Yeah, literally, he's like,
don't let me down.
Blah, blah, blah. I was like, God damn.
You guys go there with the biggest presents.
I had to do my part. But yeah, it's just one of them ones, like, you have to like, what was the story you said? Because
literally, you basically have to bridge the gap. You have to do your part.
You have to do your part, all you can, innit?
Yeah.
And in life, yeah, one thing I'm starting to learn more, yeah, is you always have to do the best thing for you, innit? Because if you do the best thing for you and you create the best life you can for yourself, that's the only position you can help the people you want to help. You get me? If you're giving handouts, yeah, on your way up, yeah, you might not get to your potential
because you're giving all this energy.
And then when you're like 50, you're gonna regret and feel a type of way of everyone who stopped you from growing. You get me? So sometimes, and that can include like being like a bit like what's the word? Selfish to even your parents, bruv. You get me? Because everyone's got their own life to live, bruv. You get me? Their decisions got them to the position they're in now.
Yeah.
It shouldn't necessarily affect
I think you could be a lot more further, bruv, if they didn't. Obviously, everybody has to make a sacrifice, innit? But the amount of sacrifices you hear that they made, bro, you're like, shit. Like, you done well.
I think every human should just do what's within their means, fam. You should set your own standards and just live by it, fam.
And I think so as well, bro. Because, not gonna lie, yeah, there's times where, even I said it with Jessica the other day, bro, like, you know, like how they'll be on the phone 24/7. There's no, there's like they're getting paid by the hour to be on the phone, innit?
Yeah,
bro, I remember just like, what was it? I think I missed Jen's call. She called me, innit? And more time, my mom sees my phone and it's ringing. She's like, oh, Govey.
Like you're gonna miss it.
Bro, I'm like, relax. Like what's gonna happen? Is the roof gonna come down on us when I don't answer this call? Like, if it's a job interview, yeah, I get you. But it's a friend, bro. I'll call back. And obviously, I think I hadn't eaten all day. I said, listen, I'm gonna have an hour or two. I've now said, Mum, relax. Like, if it's important, I'll know it's important, innit? If it's not, but for my own sanity, it's normal. Everybody just like, listen, Mum, call back. I'll text in my own time. If it's important, you put it first, innit? Then when she was like, oh, okay, well, are you sure there's nothing you want to tell me about what's going on between you two? I said, what? Because I said I don't want to answer the call now.
Yeah.
Because that's what, bro, she's done it with your calls, you know. I'm like, Ma, relax. I'm going to call him back. She's like, yeah, but, you know, I just want to. It's like, relax. Because I'm not getting paid by the hour. Like, bro, I'll call in my own time. I might call at, bro, 9:30.
Yeah. No, that's because that kind of peak sometimes, though.
Why?
Sometimes you call back, like, just call back as soon as you can, innit?
Yeah,
like, don't stretch it to take the piss.
Oh, no, never stretch it. Because it's like, why am I even calling back?
You never know what could be on the other side.
100, yeah. And but more time is like, if I see like, if it's like a call, maybe 2 calls back to back or even a text, I'm like, of course, like, bro, this is straight.
Yeah. Sounds like,
Sometimes I might even miss a call, like, oh, what, I was doing so and so, like, you good?
Yeah.
That's it. It's not every day I might have to, what are you saying?
On the phone.
But you know how much energy that is as well, you know?
To people every day like that, man.
But imagine they do it every day though. And you look at them, you think to yourself,
I think
remember, everything they've known growing up is back there. So that's their connection.
Yeah, they have to connect.
and you know, it's amazing, you know, I was thinking about the other day as well. Like, my mum ain't seen her friends in time. Today, my uncle came over. Them man were chilling
That's
today.
what I was about to say. Like,
but they've been on the phone for time since COVID. And
us man might get to that stage where we might have to be on the phone all the time. Because like, let's say, for example, like give it like, I don't know, 20 years from now, you move to a certain place in England. Us man move to a certain place in England. But we still want to like keep in contact and talk to each other all the time. And then you got extra people that live elsewhere. You're going to be on the phone a lot. Because where you live ain't got the people that you want to talk to. You know what I'm saying?
You see how they do it. It's like you have a scheduled routine, bro. Like, it seems as if like, you get home from work,
back in the day,
5 till 6.
Get the phone card for your mum.
Oh,
gosh.
God.
Talk card, the phone card.
It's different, bro.
Bro, before WhatsApp came out of life, that was the routine.
Hey, WhatsApp, first was Viber saved us, yeah. Then WhatsApp just took us to another
to a different level.
Relax, bro, fam.
I'm telling you, once it came back in the game.
When I get back home from school, that's a box of
Yeah, no, I need to get a top up real quick.
It's better. Come and scratch this for me.
Bro,
I'm like, fam, so
get a coin, bro. Scratch it yourself. These are your people, bro. I'm not scratching your own card.
Now the number 00233
and then you have to wait for time.
Long.
Hella long.
That number is so
And they have you on hold for time.
and then the dialing
get it
code.
wrong.
And you know what's worse, yeah? And then when
Press
you do
hash to start
when
again.
and when you do call them, they're gonna be like, say hello to him though. I'm like, I don't need to. This is for you. You go say hello to him.
I used to have to call my grandpa for my mum, yeah.
Right.
And my grandpa ain't the best with devices as well. Hello? Yeah, grandpa's me. Hello? Yeah, just take the phone.
Hold this phone,
man.
bruv. And they just be sitting there watching. I'm like, bruv, this convo's going nowhere. He's gonna ask me the same standard questions.
So,
how's life?
How's school?
How's school?
Finished school a while ago, you know.
Yeah, I was there. Like, but I'm a big man now.
Big man now.
You know what I'm
How old are you?
Like, bruv.
24 now, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
24.
bro. Yeah.
Last week, you know.
So
the same
yeah,
thing.
was it? So you see, Rooney still with Man U. I'm like, bruv, that that shit was time ago, bro. I'm not a young boy no more.
Ronaldo is good, you know.
He's good, you know. I'm
I'm talking
like,
about 2010, you know.
like, ask me what team is Ronaldo on now, bruv. If you even know, bruv. You're just there listening. You're like, but for man, isn't it? You're just there like. That's why nowadays when my mom's phone rings, innit? I'll give it to her.
Straight.
I'm not answering it.
Straight.
She'll be like, why didn't you answer? It's not my phone.
Go run, go do
Do you know,
something.
like, talking about that, do you know what used to piss me off?
What's that?
You know when the landlines used to ring?
Oh my! To this day, it still rings in my house.
Pick it up.
Yeah.
You're thinking, bruv,
Pick this
whoever's
line.
calling this phone is not my call, blood.
Yeah, bro.
She's like,
Right.
can't you hear the phone ringing? I'm like, can't you hear the
Can't
phone
you hear the
ringing?
phone ringing, bro? It's not my
You
phone.
know what it is? They're scared it's gonna be a bill or something. They're shook. They know the bill that they should have paid time ago. And they're thinking, yeah, something. Yeah,
No,
fuck
but
that. I
everyone's
answered.
going smart though, cause they always used to call in the morning. Now they're calling at the
Yeah,
evening,
anytime.
7 p.m. they're calling.
And you think, oh, yeah,
hello,
it's settled.
this person here, like, oh shit.
Yeah, oh
This
shit.
ain't, this ain't for me.
Yeah, they got you. Hey, just take it, man.
Bro,
Bruv.
Pay the bill.
before it used to be like, oh, do you want to leave a message? And I'm like, yeah, just leave a message with this person. They're like, now they're saying, no, we'll call back.
We'll call back.
We're gonna call
Yeah,
back tomorrow.
yeah, sure.
Don't worry. When is she gonna be back?
Yeah, they
7
say that.
o'clock.
Like you,
They used to
Always
leave
their
messages.
assistant,
that's
innit?
how
Nah,
connect,
true.
like, yeah.
Yeah, bro. It's
They'll be back
annoying.
next week. They just
It's annoying. It's annoying. Like literally, I think to this day now, yeah, like if I accidentally break this landline, bro, we're not getting another one. Like there's times where I look at it like we should just smack this now.
Like, if British gas call, don't pick up.
Like, how am I supposed to know if it's British gas?
I run away from the plug.
Wait, but you're thinking, bruv, like, you know we need that gas, you get me? They could cut it off,
Yeah,
you know?
that's important still. I think we should take the call.
Yeah. The gas is in our house.
Bruv,
Like you have to take it from our house. Like.
these times they run off the plug as well, bro. They move as if like, bruv, like.
It used to be funny.
Yeah, nah, man, it's long.
Back in the
It's
day,
very
that
long.
shit.
No, it's long. It's long.
Last Friday.
I'm still airing phone calls, bro.
No, you know it is, yeah, and it's worse because in my yard, my landline's upstairs, so is in my mum's room.
Okay.
But yeah, we could just easily have it downstairs because she's chilling there half the time. So when it rings,
We have three.
oh, you're
We
finished.
used to have. We have.
Oh
one
no,
in
you
the
got
dining-
three.
Three landlines.
I won't answer it.
We have one.
It might be in
living
your
room,
spot.
One in my mum's room and then one in the kitchen.
Yeah, whoever has it because once you have one, you have to go
And then, do you know,
upstairs.
my mum gets pissed off if I pick up the downstairs one, yeah, and I bring it upstairs to her. And I don't take it back downstairs. She get angry because you know, obviously, if it's not on the charger, it dies.
Yeah,
innit?
it dies. Yeah.
She get angry at me. I'm like, bruv, like what?
These are
I have
your
to wait
calls,
for
bruv.
after your call and then take the phone back down.
So your calls, and then it's annoying as well. And then you think to yourself, like, bruv, like I should let you miss this call. Don't get mad at me, because they're gonna say, listen, and bruv, just call back. Just call back. But I won't lie to you though. On a positive side, and we did say this not too long ago on a pod, nutritional side, like uncles and aunties are not really when it comes to understanding fitness and that. I won't lie to you, my uncle's done very well. I saw him today, yeah. When I say uncle, he's kind of like mum's, like,
Little thing.
yeah. People are silly.
need to talk.
You people are silly.
Them dynamics there
Is different in the community, bro. But
I've always wondered, you know. I've always wondered when I'm at
What
Kofi's
she
house.
call
I'm like,
them?
He's my man. He's my man in the fridge.
this uncle's a bit frequent still.
Remember the Kool-Aid?
who's Uncle Reed? Who's Uncle Reed?
I think that's kind of weird as well. Like, if
It
your
is,
mum
it
has
is.
a man, you don't
Yeah.
really call them by their name. You're saying uncle.
why not?
Like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
get
like
that.
it's like, bro, and it's
They're
like
respecting.
I don't acknowledge them until it's just like deep. Like
It's
they've
different.
been there for like 2 years. I'm like, oh, you're my man. Alright, cool.
I hear that, but in this household it's different. Well, in the community it's different, bro. Like even the first time I got introduced to him, I was like, somebody's had
When
to
there's
fill
an
the lines here,
introduction,
bro.
you already know what's going on.
I didn't even get introduction. It was just awkwardness between them.
Yeah,
It was just
you don't get
awkwardness.
introduction, bro. Man's just here.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, bro, I live in this house, you know.
Like Kofi come downstairs, yeah. He's coming. I was coming down the stairs, yeah. All he hears is. And Kofi gets in the kitchen, yeah. They're just there chilling. They're just chilling like nothing, nothing was happening before.
You know what?
Kofi goes back upstairs, yeah. You just hear giggling behind him, fam. He's
Nah, yeah, you know what?
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't lie to you. Yeah? That's the one thing with our people, innit? Like we don't give introductions like that. Like,
Sure.
bruv, you have to, like, cause it's awkward. And then all of a sudden it's so this is so and so. I'm like, why are we getting a red carpet introduction for him? Like,
yeah. No, for me,
did you know him from back in the day?
Even the introduction, whatever, is awkward, brother. I don't want to be in that dynamic.
I hate it.
Like,
Honestly,
you do what you need to do. innit?
But what's important is that we need to take that into our adult life. So if we don't like it and we know how it's
Oh,
on the
yeah,
receiving end,
100%,
let's
100%,
not try and do that to our
I'll
children. If that makes
communicate
sense.
with my child. Like, would you be alright with this? Like, I'm just letting you
Yeah,
know that
exactly.
this is.
What if your child's not having it? It's like, son,
And you have to
You
listen though.
have to listen. You have to
what?
listen.
Seriously, you're trying to convince him?
Not convinced, but you have to
What, be
listen
like,
to
yo,
it.
Son, you seen them
Hey,
cheeks?
you see, go back, you know, you got a little son. Listen, I know she knows the people at Legoland. I'm gonna sort you out. You feel me?
You are silly.
You know them free tickets we getting? You want to keep getting them?
That's what I'm saying. Hey, she's got a daughter too. She.
You better call her auntie if you want them free tickets.
Nah, but my thing, it's shit when it comes to introduction, bruv. Like we could easily do a lot more bridge the gap, bruv. Like just tell who is my man really.
No, I think
Who is he really?
If it's something you've grown up with, and if like you've grown up and you've been calling a man uncle, but you've never really got that formal introduction, it's weird to finally go and say.
No, the first time I actually met uncle, I was just like, alright, I've never seen him in my life.
But did you know like who he was to your mom?
Oh, I literally had to just start sowing the seeds together. I was like, why are we around his house a lot of time? Why am I around his kid half the time? Like, who is this guy? Then I started seeing him coming over. Then it got to the point where it was like, now he's getting dinner. And I was like, nah, hold the phone. What is going on in here?
You was making
Then you
Tupperware.
start
She's putting
looking
dishing
around.
food in Tupperware. I think, right, what? Is
Tupperware.
that for us? No, it's for uncle.
It's uncle.
Wait, I ain't going nowhere. I don't need this. Who's this for?
And that's the thing, and it's like you start thinking, bruv, like this is the perfect opportunity for you to say, listen, this is
uncle. So uncle.
That's the thing, and it's like I remember the first time, even when I went through politicalness in my yard, yeah, and when your mom came to the house to solve it, she came in, yeah, and like even she kind of like got the gist a little bit. So she came up to me, she whispered to me, and she was like, "This is, you know, uncle, that's your mom's boyfriend." And I was just like, yeah. Because even she was like, okay, he's uncle, but he's not uncle, is he? I was like, yeah, auntie, he's whatever you want to call it, he's dead. Until there's a ring.
Whatever they said he did,
he did that shit. He did that damn shit. So obviously,
yeah, man.
This was even, I wasn't even trying to get here, but
CJ was mad because it's so crazy that you brought that up in it, because I actually did want to bring it up, but I never knew how to bring it up. Yeah, but what's that? So in that situation, yeah, what's more important? Yeah, is. So for me, I think what's more important is as long as your mum's happy, innit? And obviously, and as long as it's respected, innit? So even if you don't really like my man, but you know he's making your mum happy,
what he brings to the table,
you get me? It's calm. You should like keep it like that.
Oh yeah.
No, it depends. What if he's coming to live with us?
Oh wait.
Even if he's bringing the good stuff to the table, like valuable.
Okay.
I thought guys were worse. I didn't know.
It's a no from me. I feel like, well, I don't know for you guys, is your mum single? But like, I've come from a single parent household. I have that uncle, that's my mum's thing, but wasn't introduced to me as her thing. Like, oh yeah, this is uncle. I saw him once, I said, alright, cool. This could be just her passing. But when I saw him frequently, I was thinking, something's going on.
Yeah.
I'm now smelling food that I ain't ever smelled before. And it's like, alright, cool, uncle's coming. Do you get it? It got to a point where it was like, I'm seeing him so much more often. When are you gonna formally introduce him as your man? Do you get it? But then obviously when I clocked on myself, I was thinking, no, dead. No.
I got the introduction.
You got introduction? That's
He was one of the lucky ones.
No, this ain't running or dead. Is like I'm not involved in.
It's a bit of both, because it was like a situation where my mum wanted me to be like cool with him. Like, oh yeah, call him. Oh yeah, he should talk to you.
You ain't even give me introduction yet, and you want me to do all of this?
That's not the case. I want my mum to be single. I want her to be alone.
Oh, you want that? Oh, you're that. You're that. You're on that.
You get it? But like,
I'm enough.
I thought we was worse, you know.
Nah,
I thought we was
if
worse.
she wants to be with this man, that's calm, but that's not my business. Like, leave me out of it. Like, I don't need to chat to him. You could chat to him.
So, but what if he comes and says over?
That is dead. I've told her that's dead. Like, maybe
I wish I could say that, but I couldn't. There was no way. There was no way I could have said that.
I don't
like significant amount to the rent.
I don't.
Yeah, because it's like, are you paying?
Then, like,
Yeah. If you're paying bills,
I don't need you here, little nigga.
He gonna do the garden now.
people like he's baby boy. That. So what, you gonna pick this nigga over me, huh? You gonna pick this nigga over me? I here just uncle sizzling eggs and naked with an apron on.
I don't feel like you really need to pay any rent or anything.
Are you okay?
I don't think you can do, but
yeah, but you're her
African
child
culture,
though.
of course,
Like, she's meant to pick you over the man. You get it? I'm not trying to tell her to like leave the guy. I'm just saying I don't like him being around frequently like that, because I'm not used to being in the household with a man inside the house. You get it?
I get
so
that side. Yeah.
I don't want to be now introduced to this man. He's constantly coming over. He doesn't need to be coming over like that.
Yeah.
So maybe when I was at uni, he probably came a road shoe, took the spake.
More time.
But like, once I'm in the gaff, that man is not coming.
But okay, wait. Are you the only?
Fucking gigs, fam.
Yeah, she changed the whole pattern, innit? Like,
I'm the landlord over here.
I'm the landlord.
It's a 187 if I get something that's not popping in here, bro. What you on about?
If I don't like you, you will know I don't like you. But if you don't catch on to me not liking you, I will let you know from the get.
I think the boyfriend will have to put more effort in. No, I'm telling you.
Because in the beginning,
did he put effort?
He was in the beginning. I was getting money.
Yes, you're Birkin.
Nah.
A Birkin?
A Birkin with a
Bro, they wouldn't be here. She wouldn't be sitting there, chilling there, talking to us, bro.
If he gave it, I'm investing, bro. I'm like, listen, I'm turning that.
Obviously, I feel like
in
the beginning, he was kind of doing off small brabs kind of thing, like, oh yeah, take a 20.
It, yeah, they normally do that. Yeah.
I was thinking, oh yeah, but when it stopped, I said, do you think you paid this big?
Yeah, you got to see the value, and I think the value hasn't been exposed to you. If he brings value, then once that's exposed to you,
that's my question though. At her age, why does she need value from him? Isn't the most important? Because the rest of your life to live. You get me? Like, your mom needs someone else to make her happy, fam, because you're gonna go.
That's her.
Wait,
That's
you're
her
gonna go.
Wait for me to leave.
Pardon?
Wait for me to leave the house.
Serious?
You can't say that.
Providing the
though.
wait. Let's not act
Unless
like
you're
the
paying
children are
good bills in
provi-
that yard, yeah, you can't say that.
But the children are not
why not?
providing the
You have to
same
pay good
thing
bills.
as a husband, bro. Like,
Oh, no,
what's
that's a
going
bit
on?
different. That's a bit
I
different.
never said that she can't. Okay, yeah, I did say
Do you know
that
what
she
I'm
can't
saying?
live with anyone, but I just said that if that's your decision, leave that over there. That's not my business. You get it?
You stay over at his house.
Yeah, basically, kind of like when I'm at home, I don't want to see him that frequently. Do you get it?
Yeah.
But I don't really mind if he just pops over and he's chilling or whatever.
Her mum gets home at like 2 a.m. Yeah, she's at the top of the stairs with the.
Yeah.
Where you come from?
I text you.
I didn't even eat tonight.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you was out fornicating and shit. I had to eat noodles.
I told you what time to get home. We can't give no. You know, are you the only? Let's say like this now. So in your household, are you the only child in the
I'm
household?
the only child in the household. It's just me and my mum.
I get it from that standpoint because I'm the only child as well in it. But it's like my mom's also like, no, you're being selfish. It's like a guy's thing and that. And I'm thinking, brother, I'm not trying to turn it into a guy's.
I'm not
thing.
gonna lie, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. This might sound mad disrespectful, but ain't we got nothing else to do, fam? Like, I'm too busy to worry about what my mom's
Now
doing
I
or
am.
my mother.
Now I am, but
Do you know what I'm
bro,
saying?
Talking about what your mum is doing at the end of the day, it's just her business. It's now when it's now put in your business. It's like I don't really want to be involved. Like you didn't even do the formal introduction in the beginning, but now why all of a sudden? This is the thing. I feel like it's so much more different in African households.
I think it's when you feel like your space is being.
Yeah, like they're just.
No, I know exactly what you lot are
But
talking
they
about.
come and invade your space out
Facts.
of nowhere.
'Cause it's sliding
not
in.
even-
No, I know.
It's not like I've been taken out on it.
In your crib in a vest.
in my chair.
Yeah, chilling
in my chair.
No, but the reason why I'm saying this, is because I not that I see it from both angles, but I see it from their perspective. And put yourself in their shoes. Imagine you're in your 45 to like 50s or maybe touching 60s. You want a little. You want that person, right? Hold on.
Okay.
You want that person, right?
Yeah.
But your kid don't know no better. Listen, I need this. I need this right now, yeah? I need this person with me. If you don't understand it right now, that's fine. You might understand it when you're older, but I have to ignore how you're feeling right now because I need mine. I need this person with me. You might not like it, but you're gonna have to firm this for a
Let me
little bit.
ask this, yeah, because my thing is, I just didn't get no form. I didn't get no word, no nothing, and that's what I got irritated about.
I don't really need an introduction, bro.
Nah,
What do you mean you don't need an introduction? We say, even if you got an introduction, still fuck it.
No, not so. For me, yeah, my thing is, my one
Give
is,
that nigga the mic.
my one is, yeah. So obviously, yeah, facts. So I'm from a single parent home as well, innit? And I've had a stepfather before, but that didn't last long, innit? And obviously, I have suspicions that I was talking to some next door, innit?
Currently.
Yeah, currently.
It's not our business.
It's not my business.
It's not our business at all.
So,
I won't
my
even
older
look.
sister's like,
I won't
listen,
look.
bruv. My older sister's on to me. She's like, listen, speak to her mum, bruv. Like,
Nah, man.
this, like, she knew you as
shouldn't be in her business,
It's not.
innit?
That's not my thing,
She's
bro.
telling me, no, she's telling me like you as a man of the house. You know when they put you,
Oh,
you don't
the
put
man of the house,
Like,
shit.
allow me,
It's like
man.
you listen, because I get where it's coming from, innit? I get where she's coming from, but then I can also see the other side, innit? Because growing up with the experience, we've never had that good experience of having like another male in the house,
Yeah,
innit?
like
so
distinctive one.
yeah,
really.
so we're very self-orientated around ourselves, innit?
Yeah.
Like we just want to be.
It's kind of
us.
true, bro. It's true, bro.
Yeah, we good. We are good on our own, innit? And that's how my sister feels, innit?
Yeah.
And I fully understand that, yeah. But for me, I'm like, raw. Like, listen, the lens I'm looking at is, fam. I know just a little bit of what my mum's been through. You get me? And if this is something that could potentially make her happy, bruv, who am I to? You get me? I need to put my feelings aside, bruv.
One, I'm trying
So
to
that's
see.
why
I'm
I
trying to
don't
see
wanna-
pure joy. That's first.
Yeah,
I'm
so
trying to-
I
I'm
don't
trying
want to
see
even
pure
be
joy.
like.
I'm trying to see.
I don't want to be
That's what I'm
involved.
trying to
innit?
see.
If this is what you want, is that's gonna make you happy, do that, innit? But I like my flipping boundaries are set. Man ain't calling this guy uncle. Man ain't calling this guy dad. None of that.
Wait, now you can say.
I can say that now, and I will say that.
know
innit?
what?
But I was like, as long as you're happy, innit?